Hi guys, Matt Thomas here at Cedar Rock Studio Guitar Gallery in Indiana, and this evening I have a very new experience of a Sheppard guitar. Now this was built in 2011. This was built for the Heidelberg Guitar Festival, and this was a spec guitar that he decided to kind of come up with. So this wasn't really something that someone ordered. He typically builds things to order for people, but he just kind of wanted to put this one together. So this is actually his Deep Body Grand Concert, or what he calls the Minstrel. It features a Swiss top on it, and as you can see, we got a little bit of a multiscale, but we'll get into that. But first, you got to see this gorgeous Madagascar Rosewood. You don't see stuff like this much anymore. Seems to be that Mad Rose has been depleted a good bit, and especially the stuff that looks like this. Now, he wrapped it all the way around with African Blackwood, and as you can see, there is actually a African Blackwood rib bevel here. There's an African Blackwood arm bevel, and there's even a cutaway bevel as well. So around the face here, he also included a little bit of red purfling to kind of help with the theme of the reddy Madagascar Rosewood. Now, what you might have also seen is that he went ahead and put a gorgeous abalone backstrip through here, which you don't see that all too often, especially with something so pretty like this. I think it's a great pairing. It's also got an abalone rosette here. Now, another thing that is quite unique about this is the sound port is actually on the lower bout, and he talks about this, and he feels that it frees up the soundboard to be a little more loose and reactive, and then just steal a little bit of the energy for the player. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention with it around this way, as you can see, the body is kind of asymmetrical into the heel, and that was just such a brilliant idea for setting the neck with this multiscale, which this is a 24.9 on the treble and then a 25.6 on the bass. So you can really, even down to C, thump it real hard, and it doesn't move around very much. Now, it's got an ebony bridge and an ebony fretboard, and then a gorgeous Madagascar Rosewood headstock here. Now, something else that me and Alan both looked at each other and went, what is that? Look at this neck here. It's actually a cherry neck that's got some good figuring through it, and he went ahead and stained it good too. It's almost got kind of like a sunburst into the heel and up into the headstock, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. And he went ahead and chose Cosmo Black Gotos as well to kind of make it a little darker. Now it's 2 1/4 down here at the saddle, and feels just a little wider than 1 3/4. So I'd probably say it's closer to 13/16. Now, enough about the specs of this instrument. This was my favorite so far of this trip. It just, good Lord. It's got so much personality and voice. And the setup on it is phenomenal. The neck is dead straight. And it's got so much mojo and resonance. That, and the interesting thing is, even though it's short scale on this treble side, I mean, you can really bang it out without it kind of losing its body. Sometimes on short scales, you can kind of make it fart out a little bit. Not with this thing. For some reason, it really holds a heavy hand. So if you got any further questions about this awesome Sheppard deep body cutaway, make sure that you message Alan at cedarrockstudio.com. And thanks for listening.